In this video I want to discuss some optimizations on Assault, so this video is only interesting to you if you've already got a decent grasp on the level and you are now wanting to cut down on your deaths, cut down on your knockdowns, and cut down on your time. Let me clear this floor real quick. Okay, starting off, obviously you pick up the melee here. I like to, if I can get the double kill here, obviously get the double kill. If I don't get the double kill, you know, obviously you go in, out, kill the second melee guy here who's rushing you, then kill him. You might even get some lures from this room here. And then you have to deal a lot around this area. If you do get the double kill, then you want to go into this room even before this guy wakes up. Don't wait for this guy to wake up. Clear this room, kill this guy. Maybe you need to lure the gunman that's roaming around here, and then you can kill him. You can save a lot of time in this area. Naturally, you pick up the gun, you shoot over there. Don't be afraid of this bottom patrol. Okay, so this bottom patrol will never see you. He will never see you, even through the glass, because you'll be shooting a lot. So I recommend that once you're done with the table, you walk through the bottom and keep shooting to lure him, if he hasn't been lured yet. And then he'll just keep running. You can try to shoot him once you have him on the side, like here. But even if you miss him, he'll come here through the door, this metal detector. And then you want to observe the situation of the guns here. So you really want to know, where are these two guns? If you shoot this guy at the bottom like I did, then this is your second floor gun. And I don't quite remember, but I reckon this was my first floor gun here. Okay, grab this. And you don't need to kill everyone in this room. You can have one guy survive, like, for example, he might be roaming up here and you haven't killed him. You already go out and you go to this position. Or if you've dealt with everything over here and you pick up a gun from here, you can walk up, down, out of here. Or if you kill this guy, fuck this noise. If you kill this guy as he's here, he will drop his gun like at this window or at this wall, and you can just go over here and grab it through the wall, so you don't even have to associate with this room until you go out. Just make sure that since now you want to lure everyone out, you don't shoot over here, because then the top guys will walk through the center area and that sucks ass. And you don't shoot here, because even though they will come down, they will walk really awkwardly. They will walk into this noisy piece of shit, and it's really annoying to deal with them as they like wobble around a bunch. So make sure to stand here between this phone and this wall. And also always make sure not to, if you want to lure someone, don't hug objects, don't hug walls. That's just a basic thing at this point. So you stand here and aim. Make sure to aim somewhere where there isn't a door, because you don't want to shoot this door anticipating them to get lured through the door, obviously, because you get an instant knockdown. Shoot somewhere unrelated. And if you've got like this guy, maybe he's down here or something, he'll come through this door, and as you see, this door opens perfectly such that you can shoot him in the face. Same is true for this door. It's really convenient. So this guy is not scary at all. As are these guys, because they can't see you over the countertop as you've lured them with sound. So you have all the time in the world to deal with them. So usually you deal with this bottom guy first, and then the other two. And dealing with the other two, make sure to hit the second one, assuming they come out of the door one after the other. Hit the second one, because if you shoot someone in this angle, their gun will drop straight up. So when you shoot the one in front, if I had shot this guy first, I would have gotten the knockdown of a sentry on this guy. That's it for the first floor. I'll clear this floor quick. I say real quick, but I'll probably die it 3 times. Yeah, when the shotgun Once you're dead, you die. Okay. First thing, I beg you to shoot before the door opens. Before the elevator door opens, you should start to lure, because you get consistent and good lures. I've noticed this in ILs that you can actually shoot so late that these guy, like this guy here in this corner, does not get lured. It is epically bad. What's more common is that people, they shoot as they walk out the elevator, and then the melee guy here doesn't get lured. So they end up with a situation where, oh, both melee guys are up in this corner. This is exactly not a corner, but they are up here at the top of the level instead of down there. So they have to carry around a melee weapon, or they have to go at the end and grab it, which sucks. So for me, that is never an issue, like nearly never anyway, because I shoot very early in the elevator and get consistent and good lures. Obviously, walk out, shoot this guy, shoot that guy, then shoot these two, shoot the fatso and pick up this gun. Okay, and here, make sure to shoot the stationary from way outside the room. Don't shoot him from the doorway, shoot him from outside the doorway, because that makes him walk sort of, he walks like upright for a bit, and then he walks to the right, so kind of walks like this, and then he walks down this diagonal. Whereas if you go in and shoot, he gets lured down, and then this diagonal. And if you expect him to, you know, not walk straight down, which is horrible, he'll walk out of your bullets. So you shoot from way out here and aim maybe just a tiny bit above him instead of straight at him. Now, this action may or may not lure this stationary here. Usually, more often than not, if you have an assault rifle, he will come down immediately. More often than not, if you have a shotgun, he does not. So you gotta practice this a bunch if you want to be fast. If you can't react that quickly, then just make it a habit to stop here just for a moment, about here-ish, and shoot him as he walks out the door. And if he doesn't walk out the door, what you do is you lock onto him and walk through the door diagonally. Because the alternative to this is that you need to pop open the door, wait a little bit for the door to open up properly, and then you shoot. Because otherwise, if you just walk into the door and shoot, it eats all your bullets and you die. So I found out it's preferable for myself anyway to just, if I notice that he doesn't come out, I lock on, walk diagonally, and it's a free kill. This corner, always annoying. I can't tell you about this. Just shoot good, get this. And when this is cleared, you have the stationary over here. Shoot. Okay, you need to like be on this line obviously to shoot straight, and then hide, because you might miss him, or he might just survive a bullet, or your pump gun may just decide to be malfunctional. And if you're really fast and you have good, like, if you have the RNG for it, there might still be other people who are running downwards, but you can see them from here. So you wanna shoot, go down, go up, shoot again from here, and hide again, because same thing is true here. You might miss them, they might survive, blah blah. But it's a good opportunity to get an early shot on the fatso, on the detective over here. That would be really good if you could immediately take him out from over here. He will bleed out fast enough if you do it here. Usually you don't though. Okay, so you shoot the stationary. He might be lured up, he might not be. You pick up his gun. I don't know, you pick up his gun or you pick up this guy's gun. I'm not even sure. I guess it's up to you. Just do what feels right. And then I know a lot of people play like around this door to be safe. I like to just stand here. And I like to really have a rifle here. Much better than a pump gun, because you have options and you can kill people in groups, which the shotgun obviously can't do, funnily enough, in this game. Keep in mind the fatso ignores you, so I like to lure him into this corner and then just walk past him like this. Just gotta make sure to like then stay away from him, because as soon as he makes it here, he will become a normal patrol again and see you probably, if he doesn't die. And here, naturally, keep an eye always on the melee. Those are your two main objectives: shoot the fatso a few times and locate the melee. The melee might just come automatically from having shot this guy. So there's a decent-ish chance that the melee is always the first weapon to drop, and you can just shoot the rifle at the fatso and the melee and then pick up the melee for the rest of the people. That's it for that floor. On this floor, kill everyone. And obviously there are some sad situations where you have to stop and lure or whatever, but keep in mind that if it is a good situation and everyone is lined up perfectly on the perfect line, you are super mega fast, then don't be super mega fast, because if you're too fast you may knock down the melee patrol here at the door. So I like to, when I feel fast, just let go of W here for a split second and then go in. You're on a Richter cycle anyway, you're not actively losing time, you're just being safe here. Of course, I went in a bit early there. And here I like to not immediately go up to him. I like to stand in this corner just a moment for him to come down a little bit, because what he likes to do, if you just walk up to him and whack him about here, he drops his gun kind of like this. Well, I can't even, it's random how far it goes. Yeah, if it goes really far like this, you can't pick it up, and you obviously can't see it. You know, this happens once in a blue moon, but it's really awful. And you would have to run around, you probably lose Richter cycle, you're really sad, and your run is ruined. So I like to let him walk down a little bit. If he sees you, it's pretty fast still. And when he drops his gun, then it'll be guaranteed that you can pick it up from the bottom here. Mostly even that you can see it. Then here, many people have issues with these, because, you know, this is always a... Imagine if this guy always dropped a pump gun, it would be a different floor altogether. For this, I want to remind people that, or inform people that, you can stand in this doorway and already shoot people. That is not to say that you have to now stand in the doorway and shoot everyone. That's just to say that the best technique for this is to go up to the doorway, line up your shots, and imagine I start pressing on keyboard or mouse. Imagine I start pressing shoot and movement at the same time. There's a lot of inertia on Brandon, so I will have interestingly many, you know, I'll have quite a few shots gone before Brandon really starts moving at full speed. So essentially I'll have done most of the work in the first half, and then I'll just be zooming in the second half. So you can watch my runs and Snowfat's runs, and perhaps other people as well. We will be standing here for just a split second. It helps to line up. You get some free shots essentially. And what you want to prioritize is definitely the fatso. You need to hit the fatso on the way down here, otherwise you're in a world of pain. And you want to prioritize the bottom row. Why the bottom row? Well, obviously because they can shoot you. They can shoot you if you're down here. The top row can't. Okay, as long as you're on the green, and the green is your happy place, you are safe. This game is absolutely atrocious. Also, as long as you're on the green or as long as you're below this line, you don't lure these guys. Obviously you don't want to lure them optimally. As soon as you're like here, you will lure them. So make sure to, like, if you're in a pinch, if you think you're late to the Richter cycle, then obviously, and you've got like this guy here standing, then yeah, you shoot him and try to outrun his bullets, or even the fat. So maybe if you say, oh, I didn't hit the fatso enough, and he will survive a long time, so I have to shoot him a few times on the way up. It's not the end of the world if you lure them. I'm just saying, if you're good on time and you don't want to risk stupid stuff, you stay here. You take care of the bottom row first, and then you can chill, take them out, and go to our boy Rick. I implore you to not touch this door. So this door will look like this when you when you walk through here the first time, and then you might do something like this. Don't hug the top part of this doorway to close the door. Just stay away from the door, and when you walk up, walk around it. Don't touch it again. We'll talk in a second about why. Also, after this cutscene, you're not actionable for half a second, so you can't pick up a gun that's like right next to you. So if you come up here, throw your gun to the left, about, I would say, mid of the wall or something, and make it a habit to not throw it too far, obviously, but not too close. So I throw it there. Do this, pick up a gun, or have an eye on these guys. There might be a full ammo gun down here. And here the standard thing to do would be to pop in, kill one of the guys, pop out, pop in again, kill the second one. The fast technique is to just kill them both, and for this I always go with a rifle. So most people really like to get the pump gun here and shoot these guys. I like to grab a rifle, and I think the guy that spawns to the very right, he always spawns a rifle, so it's always very easy to locate a rifle. And what I like to do for the quick kill is, I call it quick kill, to get like a double kill on them. I lock onto the guy that's further away, and then as I walk up, I line them up such that they happen to be in the same line of fire. Of course it's risky. I probably don't need to explain that, but it's not that bad. Now, normally if you do it slow, you will meet one of them, like you will lure one of these people. Most of the time you will lure one of them, and you will meet them right here at the door. So obviously you just run down here, grab this melee weapon that's always here in the corner, whack, and you're good. But if you do the fast method, you will meet him over here, even before the aquarium. So if the door is open properly, you can start shooting him like this, and it's a free kill without stopping, without grabbing anything. That's why you want to be sure that this door is open if you do the quick method on the top. Also, about these, if as you do this, so you pick up this thing and you go down, you have free time. So what you do with that free time is look over here. You look here in this room to see which of them you lured. Most of the time you lure the left one and the right one is standing there. So what you do is like kill this guy, pick up this thing by hugging this couch, and just shoot up like this. Okay, it'll open the door if it isn't already, and this guy will come get lured right into your bullets, and you walk into the elevator. However, if it happens to be the other way around and this guy is still there, then you're shooting at nothing, you're very confused, and you don't get a good angle at this guy anymore without putting yourself into danger. So you need to know what's going on. When you know, then it's an easy kill. It's all about paying attention, having peripheral vision, and knowing what to do when. Is there one more yeah, there's one more thing. If you don't learn any of them, what feels the safest is to go in with the baton and do this. But I don't see it as much of a problem to just lock on to the right one and pre-aim the left one. So I lock on to him, but I aim at him. So as soon as the right one is dead, my aim flops over to this one. And it's a quick kill, so I don't need to walk all the way up the room to get them. I think that is everything I would want to mention. These are all the things that I use to go fast on this level, and I like to think I'm pretty fast on this level, so good luck.